Space debris in the Altai Mountains, a hidden cost of space exploration. Welcome back to Science News, where we uncover the fascinating stories shaping our world. Today, we delve into a surprising consequence of space exploration: how the serene Altai Mountains in Central Asia have become a dumping ground for rocket debris. The Altai Mountains are home to a sparse population of ethnic tribes who lead traditional lives, herding sheep and cattle, keeping bees, and cultivating grains and legumes. Despite the tranquility of this remote region, its peace is frequently shattered by falling rocket parts. The Altai lies directly beneath the flight path of rockets launched from Baikonur Cosmodrome, the busiest spaceport in the world, located in Kazakhstan. Every rocket launched from Baikonur discards components like empty boosters and fuel tanks, which crash onto the remote slopes of the Altai. These events can terrify residents, destroy property, and even kill livestock. In severe cases, Russia's space agency compensates villagers for their losses. Since Baikonur began operations in the 1950s, over 2,500 tons of rocket debris have fallen back to Earth. Villagers receive warnings 24 hours before a launch so they can seek shelter. Although most debris lands in designated zones, incidents outside these areas still occur. In 2008, a large metal fragment nearly struck a house in a village. The risks escalate with launch failures. In 2011, a Soyuz U rocket carrying supplies to the International Space Station malfunctioned shortly after liftoff. It crashed into the Altai Mountains with a full fuel tank that exploded on impact, sending shockwaves that shattered windows up to 100 kilometers away. Following the collapse of the Soviet Union, efforts to retrieve rocket debris ceased, leaving wreckage scattered across the Kazakh steppes and Altai Mountains. This neglect has given rise to an unusual economy. Scrap metal traders now track rocket launches, using binoculars to locate falling debris. They ride horses to collect valuable materials like titanium, aluminum, and copper from the wreckage. Unusable pieces are repurposed in villages for roofs, storage sheds, outhouses, or even sleds for children. Despite their utility, these remnants are hazardous. Rocket fuel tanks often contain residual unsymmetrical dimethylhydrazine, UDMH, a highly toxic and carcinogenic compound. Hydrazine dissolves easily in water, contaminating soil and groundwater used for drinking and irrigation. Its harmful effects include increased cancer rates and birth defects in the Altai region, as well as severe damage to the liver and nervous system. In recent years, non-toxic and environmentally friendly rocket propellants have gained attention. These alternatives are safer to handle and require less infrastructure for storage and transport. Agencies like NASA and ESA have already begun transitioning away from hydrazine-based fuels, setting a precedent for cleaner and more sustainable space exploration. The story of the Altai Mountains highlights the hidden costs of our reach for the stars. As humanity ventures further into space, it's crucial to consider the environmental and social consequences on Earth's most vulnerable regions. By fostering innovation and collaboration, we can ensure that the advancements of space exploration do not come at the expense of the communities and ecosystems that sustain us. Stay tuned for more stories on Science News. Until next time, keep exploring the universe, but never forget the planet we call home.